Welcome to the One Fall WrestleCast.
We are live. Holy shit.
Living live.
It's crazy. Absolutely
I love it.
crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know, man. So like Derek and I were kind of bored, right? So you guys will find out here at 12:15 a.m. that Derek was not a part of this week's One Fall WrestleCast. So he felt the need to hop on here and let's do a little live stream. Man, we're just gonna kind of do what we do. We kind of have this conversation every night. Kind of in this format, just in our own little world, not here. So we're gonna try something different, I guess, huh, bud?
It's interesting that you sell the people on the fact that you actually text me every night and that we whisper sweet nothings about wrestling.
Well, man, I mean, I think that sometimes, man, people probably think that like I genuinely dislike you.
It could be a fact. That could be a fact. I'm not certain. They might come with that, but it's been, I don't know at this point, years and years.
It's
all love, as you always say at the end. It's
right.
all love.
That's right. This is just who we are, right, pal?
Yeah, it's almost a little taken aback by our statures towards each other in our early days. I don't think he knew what to think about that. And then once I started giving him mad shit, it was even more like, whoa, why are you being mean to me? But I'm not. No.
It's really funny though. It's really funny though. Tom was talking this when we recorded. And you'll hear it or see it if you haven't listened to the show already.
Yeah. I saw it came out on the Pod Network.
Yeah, he was like, Derek just interrupts me all the fucking time. I'm like, yeah, well, that's kind of.
It's because he doesn't ever shut the fuck up. Dude, like, you want me to remember the fucking topic
pal.
that Walt brought up about 15 minutes ago?
Pal.
You were just
pal.
caravanting around your fucking subject?
Tom is insightful.
Dude, what am I then? I'm just here for laughs.
Yeah,
here to get shit on.
You're the entertainment, pal.
Why are we even here?
You're like the little jester, You're just here for the entertainment.
Good shit. That's good shit.
That's good shit. So yeah, so Derek missed the podcast this week because he elected to work overtime.
Yeah.
Who does that shit?
I was doing network wizardry, as I explained to you earlier today.
Goodness gracious.
It's
unbelievable, pal.
It's a dying breed. Unfortunately, the robots cannot control themselves yet, so I have to work on the robots.
So what's going on, bud? Like, what you got going on tonight?
Dude, nothing, man. I'm sitting here watching some Thursday night football. That's about it. I'm definitely gonna get in some wrestling once this is over. I've got $5 on the game, so it's slightly important.
Yeah, one of my guys and I have a friendly chain that we keep going, and he was talking all sorts of shit today, man. He's like, "Oh, you're into me deep this week, big guy." He's like, "What you want? You want some action on this tonight?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm good, dude. Like, I'm good." He's like, "Oh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, fuck, got you now, yeah." I'm like, all right, dude, calm down, down.
I did it last year and we didn't play for money, so there was weeks that I forgot to send in picks at certain points and whatnot.
Yeah.
But this year, even just the $5, it just makes it like I gotta pay attention. Yeah. It's just win or lose. You don't gotta pick your players or any of that. Just win or lose. Who's gonna win the game? Who's gonna lose? There's and
for somebody like me that like I really only sit down to watch the Steelers, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm not. I'm not the end all be all as far as watching football. Like the Steelers, and that's probably about it. Like I will sit down and watch a hockey game that's not the Penguins though. But like I don't have time, man. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have time.
I absolutely know. Yeah, absolutely. It's a rough game, that life.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm fortunate to get to sit down and watch the Steelers, but you're absolutely right though. Like it when I put small wagers on a game, right? Like it really makes me, I'll sit down, I'll see what's going on for like 10, 15
Yeah,
minutes,
yeah.
right? Like it makes it
It's
fun.
just $5, but I don't care. Like, because
Yeah.
I want to talk shit tomorrow. I want to know what happened so that I can talk mad shit if I win. My dude number 92 came and fucked your dude up, number 3, and now he's on the bench. Blah blah blah. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but that could. I don't know numbers. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
Yeah, man. But
Anyway,
for sure. Hey, so listen. So I bought the fight app
yeah.
so I could watch NWA.
Do what now?
Yeah, so like I paid the $5 to get NWA on the fight app.
I got you. Okay, I didn't know that's where they were located right now.
Yeah, yep. So I don't know. I'm watching like all the build up to the Nick Aldis stuff, and then Nick Aldis and Trevor Murdoch right now. It's not a bad little story. You know, it's what I like about the NWA is they build their stories, you know, like on that side set, just like they used to back in the day. And then like the action in the ring, it's not very showy, right? It's just a couple guys in there and a couple women in there, right? Just trying to put on a solid wrestling match. You know,
Yeah.
some of them are good, some of them aren't good, but you know, it's like I've been watching MLW a lot. I'm into it, man.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, you recommended it last week. I mean, not on our most recent podcast because I wasn't there for that, but the week before that. And I ended up checking out the what was that called? The Alpha 1 or something like that.
Yeah,
And they
Alpha
did a
1.
second one as well.
Yep.
And yeah, man, it was a totally different style, like a close camera cuts, arena style production, but it was something different, and I enjoyed the hell out of it, man. I ended up watching both of them, and I'll be back. I like that. That was
Yeah.
good.
I did, however, miss the Vice, the Fightland, because I really wanted to watch that. I still don't know who won, which is good. That main event, the title for MLW.
Oh,
What who is that? Is that Jonathan Fatu?
yeah, that sounds
Is that
right.
his name? That's not right.
At least
Jacob
Fat 2 is right.
Jacob
Fat 2 is
Fatu.
right.
Jacob
Yeah, okay.
Fatu. Yeah.
Yeah,
But like I'd never seen him, right? So like I was watching MLW that first time, and they were doing some highlights of him. Man, he gets around for a big boy.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Kind
It'd
of
be
like,
what Keith Lee could do if he would be able to be let loose a little bit, you know?
well, I mean, I haven't watched Raw, dude. I'm not gonna lie. So like I don't know what the hell's going on over there. But you know, we talked about the draft this past week on the show.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited at what Monday Night Raw's got to offer. They're gonna get me. I'm gonna watch a couple. We're gonna see what happens, right? So the shakeup as far as that's concerned has been very, very positive thing to, maybe put some eyes on Monday Night Raw that haven't been on Monday Night Raw. You know
Well,
what
I
I mean?
mean, they had to cater to USA at this point because they've just been shitting on them for like the past 9 months. I mean, you've got the most dominant champion in years over here, other than what Drew McIntyre, which he was a shit champion in my. I mean, I know Tom loves him. He loves some Drew
Man,
McIntyre,
come on, bro. You
but
can't disrespect that title
I
reign.
can't say
Like,
he was shit. But
come
he
on.
wasn't. It wasn't great. I wasn't into it. I don't care. Like I don't like you, dude. I don't.
See, the thing
You
is,
came
if
in
you'd have
here like a young asshole, and you acted like an asshole, and you were kicked out of the fucking locker room just like Enzo. And unfortunately for Enzo, apparently he was much more of an asshole because he can't come back.
but like, I don't know, man. Like, I was into the things that Drew was doing before they like turned him face, and
Man, his
when
sword
he,
and stuff
oh
is
my
it's
goodness
it's
gracious,
over. I don't want
it's
no more
bad.
of that, man. It
I'm gonna tell you
sucks.
what, he brings that shit to SmackDown. I might shit a chicken.
Is he coming to SmackDown?
Yep.
Nice.
So listen, I bought new whiskey this week on Monday,
Yeah?
right? I got this bottle of Rare Breed, Wild
You
Turkey
got
Rare
that on
Breed.
Monday?
Yeah. I got that on. Most of that was during the show. Yeah, man, but like I really liked Wild Turkey stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
You've
like
mentioned that before.
This is the first time I've had this. A lot of people swear by it, right? It's phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Like it. This is the kind of whiskey that would make you hate your life because it's got that high proof, nice and hot.
Huh? Kind of like that Fireball. Man, I
No,
got a good recipe for some Fireball muffins the other day. Put it in the whipped cream. You put it in the filling. You put it in the muffin bake. Oh man.
Fireball muffins, huh?
Yes, sir. You
That's a
know I'll
little
eat me
much.
some of them while drinking
That's a little
Fireball.
much. That's a little much, pal. So I'm going to Florida next month for work, right?
Yeah.
Super excited.
Why?
Why am I excited?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go sit on the beach and smoke cigars and drink whiskey.
But it's gonna be like October.
It's gonna be like November.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold.
Like it's gonna be Florida cold, pal, which means it's gonna be 80 with no humidity.
But your big ass can't get in the water with 80 and no humidity.
Why not?
Because it's gonna be cold as fuck.
Nah, man. It'd be
No way.
great.
I'm telling you, no way.
It'd be fantastic. Can't wait. Super
We
excited.
need pictures of you in the water.
Oh, dude, I mean,
You better be on a fucking paddleboard.
I'll go up to my shins. That's about it. Sharks,
Go
bro.
up to my shins. You gonna come out of there shinless. That's just
Listen,
gonna happen. A little nurse shark gonna come up there like, oh,
I don't fuck
what is
around with
this?
I don't fuck around with the ocean, bud.
Yeah, I
That's
hear you.
that's
There's some
shark's world.
creatures in there, buddy. That's for sure.
And people can sit here and they can say, shark attacks in that shallow of water all they want, man. No sir, no way, no how.
I tell you what, I
know.
don't care what the statistics say. I feel like I'd get bitten by a shark before I got shocked by lightning. And I feel like they
100%.
say that it's the other way around, but nope.
100%.
I don't feel like that.
No, not at all. Listen, how many
Nope.
shark attacks happen in knee deep water? You know what I
Too
mean?
many.
Like, come on, bro.
But man, I
Not
go out
happening.
there. I do. I love it. I don't care.
Well, you know.
By the time I'm done, I'm rip tided all the way to fucking mile down the beach.
Yeah, pal, but the difference is I'm a nice meaty snack for a shark.
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna come at my belly and be instantly drunk. And then they'll just go away.
So like, you know, you gotta see it from my eyes, pal. I'm a feast.
You're a smorgasbord of flesh.
So like,
we should make that a shirt. Walt the smorgasbord of flesh.
Or we shouldn't.
I mean, we had Derek Sucks for whatever reason. Even though
that was just,
you know, I show up and I do my job here. You know, I do a lot of things around this place. Like basically nothing.
whoa. Mercedes Martinez made her debut on Impact tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm really waiting on Braun Strowman to make his debut.
Bro, listen, hold on real quick. Let me find it. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on around Braun Strowman right now, bud.
Are you referring to the Fiend stuff?
No, well, no, I'm not talking about the Fiend stuff. So apparently, Braun's been saying that he's been like in talks with all these people, all these organizations, and all this shit, and he's turned down all this money and blah 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 blah, right? And the only person that's confirmed that they've talked to him was Court Bauer from MLW, and somebody high in the creative team at WWE said that his name's been brought up an awful lot in WWE creative, and nobody seems to want to work for him or work with him, and that he's been calling and begging for his job back.
Really?
Yeah.
And who would this high up person be? Where did you find this information? Name your sources.
I'm trying to locate it right now, pal. So like, I don't have sources. I have an article that I clicked on earlier.
You
When I was
have
taking a
Brian
shit.
Alvarez or Dave Meltzer. That's what you have.
Yeah, probably. But
You're a fucking piece of shit salesman on the news. You know
bro,
that?
if my internet wasn't dog shit right now, like this
Your
would have
internet's
been up
not
already.
dog shit. I live with dog shit internet. And look at me. I'm flying.
Yeah, but you're also not trying to host a stream.
No, I'm on a Chromebook.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh, Walter. We had a viewer there for a minute.
yeah, I saw that. It was probably Tom.
Maybe. Oh, there's a person.
Just in
Welcome
time to
the
watch me
show.
eat chips.
And yeah, currently, what do we have in the news for wrestling? Walt, anything new?
Well, I mean, we're
How
we're
about
trying to talk.
Cody Rhodes getting booed the fuck out of the stadium here lately
I
with
mean, Tom and I
with
talked extensively about Mr. Cody Rhodes on this week's show.
I see
Bro, dude's a clown.
a clown.
Yeah, like he's got to be a straight douchebag, right?
I feel like he comes across as entitled. It seems.
You know, and I was talking to Tom too, like, and I had asked this question. I'm gonna ask this question for you. Do you think that like the way that he is and like all these reports coming out around him that he's kind of on the outside looking in with the other guys, you know, the other EVPs and shit. Do you think that he's just out here like begging to keep his dad's legacy alive, like trying to outlive his dad's legacy and just be better? And I think that that's what's like making him so unlikable to fans right now.
Yeah, there's no way you're ever gonna live Dusty Rhodes' legacy
Fuck no.
stronger. No. And at this point, I feel like he's just trying to grab the cash. He's getting on TBS's Wipeout or whatever the hell it's called. It's a terrible version of MXC, is what it is for our viewers that actually are old enough to remember what that was on Spike TV.
Yeah.
And
Which is pretty much our entire audience, because
yes, it's fucking fantastic show. It's on Tubi. Check it out. It's free. But man, yeah, I'm over Cody, man. I was excited when he came in. He had the list whenever he first came as an independent wrestler. He was released from WWE. He shared his list that he made of who he wants to face on Twitter as far as like a teaser. And oh man, all right, cool. He comes out, does all that on the independent circuit for a while, and then AEW comes along. His first entrance, he comes out and breaks the Triple H, Iron Cross chair, basically. And it was a hell of an entrance. It was great.
it was stupid.
And unfortunately, though, no, you were at my house when that happened.
I
and
was,
you were
and I
into
told
it.
you it was fucking stupid then.
Nah, that's bullshit. We were into it.
No, I was into the
But
match. I wasn't into the stupidity with the Iron Throne. I did say shots fired, but that's about it.
yeah, you might have said that. Anyway,
Fuck
though,
Cody.
that was a hell of a start that turned into a Peter Dick type of situation where
Listen, that
now he's
motherfucker-
just fucked. He's petered out.
That motherfucker
Wherever
ain't
you
done.
you have a television reality show now. You're
Yeah,
a
and it's
host on,
god-awful,
on
and he looks like a
another game
douchebag.
show. Yeah, you're just stupid.
The last thing.
All you've done with your life is have a hot wife.
Listen, motherfucker. All right, I'm not Tom. All right, I will drive to your house and punch you in your fucking suck hole if you interrupt me again.
Oh, it's back to this. I'm just trying to talk, man. I'm sorry.
And I'm trying to I'm trying to go back and forth here and have a conversation. You're trying to be a fucking jackwagon.
Gotcha. Proceed, sir.
Nah, man, I'm good. It's good. Keep talking.
All right,
Fine.
I'll go take a cigarette break. That's fine.
Whatever.
That'd be good.
You
Do you get a
fuck.
whiskey for cigarette breaks? I mean, a special bottle that you drink only when I'm smoking.
No, I don't. Because if I did that, it would have to be like a cheap, like $3 bottle of whiskey. Because I would be going through it all the time.
$3 bottle of whiskey. Oh, Walter.
Cody's a douchebag, pal.
Hey, so check this out. This is some news. That I have a couple systems for sale, obviously, and actually made a deal yesterday to trade one of my buddies for a Xbox One X Scorpio Edition,
Well, I don't know what that is.
which is the original OG Xbox One X, not Series X, the one right before that, the One X. And it was limited to, I don't remember how many thousands, but you had to, pre-order that first. Comes with the box, pristine box, less than 10 hours of play on it. I mean, I've known this guy for 15 years, so I'm not worried about the information he's feeding me.
That's good.
Pumped. Yeah. I traded him a Series X, a few $100s, and the system for
That's
a few
pretty dope.
$100s in the system. So that's not bad. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm excited. I'm gonna show that off here soon. Once I gotta figure out how I'm gonna display where I'm gonna put the PS5.
Oh,
It's so fucking big.
you're gonna open it?
I'm gonna open it.
That'll make Tom very happy.
Dude, the controller's so sexy. I just want to hold it. So bad.
Hey, did you watch Dynamite yet?
No.
Oh, bro.
Did American Top Team come out? Because I'm kind of sick of it.
Bro. Look at this.
Oh, who is that in front of him? Is that Ricky Stark?
It's Dante Martin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
This was epic.
Dude, this kid's getting the push, bud.
This was epic. He's going to get swallowed up, but he's definitely getting a push.
Yeah. Yep. He's going to exactly what you said. There's nothing to argue there. That is exactly right. And that's fine. He's going to get the rub. That would be a more accurate. Sure. Yeah. 100%. That's a more accurate term. Yep. For sure.
But man, I thought that was really cool. Like, he was in the ring.
That's way fucking cool.
He was in the ring, like, getting ready to cut the promo, right? And he's like, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And, like, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, bro. Like, all right, getting a little in-ring time, a little TV time. Good for you, And then the lights went out, and I said, oh, you done fucked up, pal.
Yeah. So it wasn't after a match. He was just out there cutting a promo.
He was just out there cutting a promo. They just set up an angle for him.
Nice.
Apparently,
Tony Khan sees something in him.
You saw the Blue Meanie was there, right?
Nah. This past Wednesday he was.
Yeah, I guess Tony Khan had a bunch of ECW originals.
That's cool.
I
mean, it doesn't move the needle, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. He looks like the Blue Meanie, pal.
I'm sure he does. A little blue, a little gray.
I'm not really sure why this is doing this like this. There we go.
Look at that BWO shirt on and everything.
Yeah, but it says AEW though.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I can't tell. It's not very good. I can just see the colors.
Yeah, man, that's pretty cool though, right?
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Little nostalgia pop.
Little pop, yeah, exactly. It was a nice thing for the crowd that was there, the crowd on TV. That's cool. Blue Meanie's good shit. It's good shit.
Yeah, man. You get to hear him tell the story for $1 whenever JBL punched him in the face.
JBL's a funny guy.
So, listen. So, did you see this shit that came out this week?
About who?
About JBL and Mauro Ranallo?
No, what now?
So I
Mauro
guess
Ranallo is a freaking. Okay, go on before I say
so
anything.
I guess apparently I don't know if it was Morrow or if like it was people around Morrow like kind of like accused JBL of being a bully.
Yeah, we'd heard that a few years ago.
Yeah, and I mean we had heard it from I think it was Coach too said that JBL was a little bit of a bully.
Yeah, but we'd heard it from Morrow though. That's why he quit. That's why he had to take time off originally.
Well, that's why he went to NXT.
Yeah, and
But
he had a uh whatever it's called. Go on.
yeah, so like
Sabbatical.
yeah,
Excuse me.
so apparently like Bustin' Open has this new thing, right? They're calling it the Masters class and it's like Bully Ray and Mark Henry just like have a podcast and they talk about the business.
Okay.
So I guess apparently today on Busted Open, here let me find it on my phone, but I'll because it'll be quicker. But um, I guess today, like they said, they kind of defended JBL and were like kind of downplaying this like the bullying and all this shit that like people talk about and how here it is right here. On this week's masterclass, both Mark Henry and Bully Ray go on a lengthy rant in which they defend the actions of people like JBL and Bully Ray himself, taking advantage of other wrestlers in the ring, beating them up for real, for perceived lack of respect and other such bullshit. It really has to be all to almost be heard to be believed. At one point, Bully even boasts about slapping one La Resistance as hard as he could across the face backstage after that wrestler complained about how rough he was in the ring and that he was green and not used to it. Henry went on to say that any wrestler who goes to an agent or the office about abuse is weak and doesn't deserve to be in the business, and goes on to call wrestlers today soft ass entertainers, and that the business won't ever get back to the glory days or whatever until that kind of behavior comes back.
Dude, I feel like, and this is terrible to say, but I feel like it's a case of 2021 at this point.
I would agree with that, but at the
I
same point,
do.
at the same point in time, like you can't compare 2021 to 1999, right? And it's like people have changed and things have changed in the world. Maybe back in 1999 that kind of shit was acceptable. It was just part of the business, right?
I can't say that it was acceptable, but it was just part of the business. I could definitely agree with.
You know what I'm saying? So like
I'm not trying to whitewash anything and say it was fun because it's the time that it was. But, you can't go back 22 years and now try to make a big stink about something that happened 22 years ago. It was a different time, and there was standard at that point, and society was just more acceptable of different things at that time. I mean, things were different. That's the
yeah,
bottom line.
like I mean, I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of stirs up the shit pot a little bit and it makes people kind of be like, well, the fact that we're talking about it and we're trying to glorify it in 2021 even though it was 20 years ago is what the problem is, right? That they're like bragging about the fact that they used to beat people up for not being respectful and stuff like that, just because that was the way of the business. So like it's a really weird situation. Like I'm so over people going back in time and like bringing up old shit, right?
Yeah, it was a different time. You just said it yourself. Back in time,
Right.
it was not this year. We did things differently. Things were different. You soft people of the world.
I'm just saying with
Do
the
you
way
think
that
I was treated nicely my entire life as a small statured man who was genuinely kind, but came off as shy and had to go? You just got to throw yourself out there. And eventually I found this giant asshole who brought, you know, much yelling into my life.
that's right.
It's just craziness.
It's
People
not
can't take responsibility for anything anymore.
so listen, I'm not mad at it, right?
Dude,
And it's like I get
give
it,
me
but
2 seconds. My dog is going nuts.
okay. I'm not
I
going
don't know what
nowhere.
the fuck's going on. There's
So yeah, I'm just saying, like, craziness though. Regardless, I'm gonna be interested to see how it plays out. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. It's gonna be a lot of fun for the One Fall WrestleCast with the fallout that may or may not come from this. So if something ends up happening, I'm sure we'll be talking about it at some point. Because it's kind of what we do is just talk a little bit of shit, right? So, hey man, appreciate like everybody listening to the podcast and supporting the podcast. And I know that we're trying some new things, and if you're watching this, hey man, we appreciate you. But take a second, man, just please hit that like button. It'll help us out. We're trying to get the podcast over, especially on the YouTube side too, man. It's like we want to start bringing you some extra stuff and doing some cool things. But we can't do that without your support. So if you just throw us a little likes, a little thumbs up down there, maybe hit that subscribe button, we'd greatly appreciate it. I don't know, man. I've been thinking about getting into doing a little bit of live streaming by myself, and it was pretty fortunate that Derek was just like, "Hey, man, you want to do live stream tonight?" So here we are. We're doing the thing. I don't know what the hell's going on with Derek's dog right now. He looks like he's kind of back, but you know how that goes. Um, my man told me we were going to go live at 9, and we went live at 10. So, he's got the punctuality of a porcupine. That doesn't make any sense, but I tried. I tried. Yeah, yeah. So, but listen, so like, I don't want to sound like a mark, but Wild Turkey Distillery might produce my favorite whiskey. I just consistent, man. Whew. Consistently good. Everything I've had from Wild Turkey is real freaking good. I'm into it. I really am. Really, really into it. I really want Derek to come back because I want to talk about Bret Hart. Derek doesn't like Bret Hart. At least I don't think Derek likes Bret Hart. Bret Hart was like my favorite wrestler growing up, right? And he's been recently quoted in an interview that he did. So I want to see what the little man over here has to say about that. Really, what I should do is I should put Derek in the stream here. And we can just see how long we stare at his empty chair. I can't do this anymore. Like I can't sit here and stare at his chair anymore. So let me see what we got here. What I was trying to say earlier about Braun Strowman was that like a lot of these guys are saying that he's out here begging for his job back and WWE doesn't really want him back. Um, but he's out here posturing that like he's got all these offers when in reality he doesn't. Um, I'll be interested to see because I follow Braun Strowman on Instagram. Man, he's just out here trying to live his best life, right? He's trying to like for real in like real life, trying to live his best life. He's really trying to build his own brand. He's out here. He's got his hand in a couple of things. Personally, like clothing brand and all that stuff. And man, he's out here working hard, and I hope that he's able to find something, and really work on his craft and get a lot better and continue to grow, man. Like he's not my favorite performer in the whole wide world, but he seems like he's a pretty decent guy. So uh just have to wait and see, I guess, on that one, right? This is wild that this dude just like disappears in the middle of a live stream. Like typical Derek, right? My dog's going crazy. Nah, man, you just wanted to go smoke a cigarette. That's all this is. I'm not stupid. Not stupid. Everybody making a big deal about Abbott on losing a bunch of weight. Like, I mean, from what I see, like she looks good, like losing all the weight. Like if that's what she thinks that she had to do to better her career, good on her. But like I thought that her presentation and the way that she looked was real good, man. But maybe she felt otherwise. So I hope to see big things coming from Abaddon. She's so definitely somebody that like I'm wanting to see good things from, as far as that's concerned. So yeah, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Oh look who decided to join us. Oh, he's coming back. He smells of stale smoke and regret. Oh, I can smell him from here. Whew. I told everybody you went out and smoked a cigarette, pal. They didn't believe me though. They defended you. I know you can hear me. Hey, so this is real funny. So apparently Chelsea Green, old hot mess express herself, trying to
Now
trying to
is
get
that
get a
Zack
little
Ryder?
only.
Yeah, that's Zack Ryder's fiance.
Yeah. Listen, listen. I'm just saying. Like, if I'm being objective, like I don't pay for OnlyFans, but like this is if this is every like basement dwelling restaurant fan or wrestling fans fucking fantasy, right? Like pro wrestling personalities going to OnlyFans.
I guess.
Come on, bro.
Dude, I got OnlyFans in my bedroom. I ain't worried about OnlyFans. I got other
That
shit to spend my money on.
that's what I'm saying, pal. Like
That's what's ridiculous. Is like, what is wrong with you nerds?
that's well, what happened?
Thunder Rosa. Thunder
She wants to fight.
Rosa.
She wants to fight TikTok stars. I'm not really sure what that's all about, but
I don't know, man. I don't do the TikTok. Maybe we should throw our pod up on the TikTok. Is that a thing?
I mean, you can't put the whole thing. TikToks are only like 60 seconds.
Oh, all right. There'll be like 100 for every episode.
Yeah.
You gotta watch all of them in order. Come on, Iz. My dog's fucking. She's whining. She
Oh,
wants
bro.
up here. My other dog was
Bro.
locked outside. I didn't know that.
Oh, is that why he was carrying on?
Yeah, he was pissed. And then Izzy was yelling at him on the other side of the door. This little one here.
So, did you see this yet?
What's that? Oh, AJ, what's up?
Fuck, I did it again. Oh, it says that she isn't wrestling. Oh, okay. That's new. She signed with WOW, and like everybody thought she was going to get back in the ring, but this is saying otherwise.
Yeah, I doubt she ever gets back in the ring.
Oh, she's an executive. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. That's cool.
Well, she did a heck of a job whenever she was part of the game there. I was a very big fan.
Yeah,
And not in a creepy way.
I'm just like legitimately trying to find things. Like I'm scrolling Facebook to talk about things, but I have something that I want to talk about.
All right.
I want to talk about Bret Hart.
Why?
And this because I sent this thing in the group message the other day, and you said that Bret Hart was a piece of shit, and
A bitter old man is what he is.
So like I want to talk about the topic of this conversation, not necessarily Bret Hart being a bitter old man, as you say.
Go on.
So Bret Hart has been recently quoted in some sort of interview type thing, right? That he's got some admiration for Rey Mysterio. He said, I would have loved to have worked with him, either face or heel, Rey Mysterio, I think. And I've joked with him a few months ago, and I was texting him, and I said, you're the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Rey Mysterio is second to none, for sure the greatest masked wrestler there ever was. Phenomenal wrestler. Just one of those guys I have so much respect for. If I could have just worked with him one time, it would have been an honor to me. Bro, like, that's some pretty high praise from the excellence of execution.
Hey man, that's pretty respectful, and I gotta respect his view on that. I mean, Rey Mysterio is fantastic. He is probably, if not the best masked wrestler, at least the most commercially viable. He's made his brand over the years. Yeah. Exactly. Made his brand over the years, sold mad content as far as, t-shirts, masks, anything you can imagine. And now he's working his son into the game.
Yeah.
How about that? We got Damien now, which word on the street from what I've heard. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but word on the street is he's going to have a mask soon. Yeah, and kind of turn heel there, maybe. Yeah.
Probably after Rey retires, because I think that's we're kind of seeing the implosion of that a little bit, right? That whole Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio thing.
Yeah, you think maybe Dominic will be in the crowd and he'll put his head to his and give him a mask, like he used to do something with your life, you little bitch, and then he'll move on. That's what he says.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard.
We'll see what happens.
That's what Tony Schiavone said on What Happens When there a few weeks ago. So, but listen, Ray's savage, man. Ray's savage.
But listen, how much fun would this match have been though, Bret Hart and Rey Mysterio? Like, in all honesty,
Man, I don't know, because the styles, like, really, the
styles make
styles
fights,
don't
pal.
mesh. They don't
Look,
mesh.
listen, bud. Like, these are two guys that in their prime could work their tails off, right?
Of course,
And to me, this match would be very reminiscent of him and Owen at WrestleMania 10, because like Owen was a little bit of a high flyer. He wasn't quite as fast and as high flying as Ray is or was even, um, but he's definitely still in that same. You got to have him in that same conversation, right? Like, my man can work, and like
absolutely.
I think that it would be a lot of fun. I really do, because I was a huge Bret Hart fan growing up, right? Like, you couldn't tell me any different that Bret Hart wasn't the best, and you really still can't. As far as like technical in-ring ability, Bret Hart is one of the greatest performers of all time,
Yeah, he's a great performer. Yes, absolutely.
right? Like, and I mean, he could talk. He was passable as a talker in that time, and
Yeah, and he had great in-ring ability, obviously. I mean, and that's
yeah,
what got him over.
well,
I
he's the
mean,
excellence of execution, pal.
he made plenty of made men along his way. But, just his attitude in the end days of his career, and now the twilight years of his career, he's just been bitter. I hate it.
Well, I mean, you might be a little bit bitter too if like your wife left you and your brother got killed and then you almost died because you had cancer. Like, might be a little bitter too.
I feel like it was before that, but sure.
I
I
mean,
mean, I'm not going to argue that.
just saying.
I can't walk those shoes, you know.
But as far as the match and Brett's abilities and Ray's abilities, man, I think that would be so much fun. Listen, wait, stop. Who do you think was better than Bret Hart in the 90s? There's a short list of people that even compared Bret Hart in the 90s.
Mm,
I'm not going to let you sit there and disparage the
yeah,
goddamn good name of the excellence of execution. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
I mean, I just I wasn't into it as much. I don't know.
You know
I
why?
don't know.
Because your little fucking ECW little Marky Mark over here with your fucking hardcore shit and not over here
Hey,
respecting the
man,
art
that
of
was the
professional
real
wrestling.
thing. That was the first wrestling match I'd ever went to. My father took me, and I still give him shit to this day. I'm like, what were
Oh,
you
so it's
thinking?
his fault.
At 9, 10 years old,
Oh, so it's
maybe
his
even less
fault.
than that, you took me to an ECW show in Philly. Thank you. I mean, thank you. I'm not mad about it. But I'm like, what were you? You didn't realize? No, I just thought it was professional wrestling. Sure was. Sure was. But it was a fucking show. And that's why I enjoy what I enjoy, man. It is what it is. It's theater. It's predetermined theater. And I love it.
I don't know. I don't know about all that, bud.
You're wrong.
Now, listen, like, you're not gonna sit here and you're not gonna tell me that, like,
You're not going
you.
to tell me that the 90s were better than anything that ECW did. No.
I
That doesn't. No.
absolutely will sit
Like,
here and tell you that
what do you want? Unless you get up to like 97, I'm not even going to give you 96. 97 would have been when the NWO is in full force at this point. And
bro.
it is clicking on all cylinders. It's
What we
fantastic
talking about?
television.
96, 97? Is that what you said?
97 is what I'm talking about. Fuck 96. 96 had happened in what, June or July, whenever Scott Hall first came out. So that
Okay.
doesn't even count.
Okay. I mean, I'm into it, right? Like, I get what you're saying, and that was a transitional period for WWE. That's not really fair, but like 96, 97 was transitional for WWE. Their main guys had went to WCW to start the NWO, pal.
It was
Like,
transitional because they were still doing kiddie shit and getting trashed.
so I don't know. I don't, Jack. I'm not sure what you're driving at, pal. We hadn't talked about Bailey, but I mean, I'm not I'm not down to not talk about Bailey. Like I think Bailey's absolutely killing it, and she's very, very highly missed on television right now. I know that. Um,
It'll be nice once she comes back from her injury. That's for sure.
yeah. Oh, I see here. Jack said she stopped being a kitty product a while ago, right? Does the WWE control her social media that much that we can't have a bikini pic without shorts? Oh Christ. I mean, maybe that's her style, pal. Right? Like, I mean, I don't know. I
She
mean,
goes
yeah,
for the bicycle shorts.
she definitely stopped the kitty product a while ago. And it's been the greatest fucking heel run in WWE women's wrestling, at least in recent memory. So, yeah, she can keep doing everything that she's doing from that standpoint. I love everything that she's doing. Tom quoted her as drunk Aunt Bailey one day, and everybody's got a drunk aunt that comes to all the family functions. It just, it's kind of crazy and out there, but like you're into it, and it's like, yeah, yeah. So, Bailey can just keep on doing what Bailey's been doing, man, and I can't wait until she's back on television. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. I think it'll be a huge shot in the arm for the WWE Women's Division. She's probably going to wind up on Raw, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like Will Ospreay needs to go away, bud. Like I'm about over him and his talking here. Like it's like shit or get off the pot, bud. Like you've been talking shit about Jericho and all these AEW boys for how long now? It's like come over and back it up, man. It's like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he can't, but I'm tired of hearing about it. Let's do it.
He's not even doing anything in JPW right now. So,
Well, I mean, he's hurt. He just had to relinquish the title.
well, you know what? That's not the time to talk shit on Twitter.
Uh,
Maybe you should turn it up right around the time that you're actually going to come back.
Jack said Bailey's probably the best girl next door type in wrestling. I'm gonna disagree with that. I think that when she tried to do that shit, it was fucking god awful, and that she couldn't have chopped that fucking side pony off quick enough, bud.
No, my favorite thing has definitely been Karen Bailey
Yeah,
that we've had
100%,
recently. Yeah,
100%.
Karen Bailey is fucking fantastic. And that is exactly where her character should be. She's a fantastic heel. I love her as heel. I mean, she's great babyface. She got over, and the crowd loved her, but basically because she put on great matches. It wasn't because we loved her shtick whenever she came out as a face. You
Yeah,
know,
I
we
mean,
we enjoyed it and we learned to love it.
uh,
But
we
her
appreciated the story.
matches were
We appreciated the story the most. Jack said,
for
"Girl
sure.
next door" and her looks. I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, pulled off, got rid of the side pony. He also said best rear end ever. I mean, he
I
might not
mean,
be wrong. Like that,
I don't know if
I'm not.
Jack's ever seen Alexa Bliss, but
But
there's a competition there.
listen, I'm not here to get into all that nonsense. Hey, so Derek,
Yes, sir.
listen, I'm not letting you get away from this. Okay, I'm not. You're gonna take responsibility for the comments that you've made about Bret Hart.
Okay. Yeah. I don't have any memorable storylines of his in my mind other than the one where he turned Stone Cold into an international superstar. And that's fantastic. Great for him. I'm glad it was both men doing the best dance they could. So it wasn't all on Bret Hart. I mean, it was the right guy at the right time, and it was the right outcome. It worked
No,
out fantastic. He made the turn there as he passed out from the sharpshooter. It was
yeah.
fucking fantastic.
And then Bret
But
beat the shit out of him after the ring,
other
after
than
the bell
that,
rang.
other than that, and the Shawn Michaels incident, obviously, I don't have any sort of great memories of Bret. I don't have any sort of, like, oh, I remember this match where he did this and this. I don't care. I was never a Bret Hart fan. I don't know. It wasn't my guy. I've always been a heel he'll
Listen, pal, the fact that
he'll
you're going to sit
person.
there and you're going to say that that's the only storyline you remember
It
just
legitimately is,
is
sir.
fucking absurd. Because like
What would you
the
want me to
whole
say?
the whole
Go
build
on.
up the whole build up to that Owen Hart fucking WrestleMania 10 thing was phenomenal. It was like a 9-month build to that. They were a tag team. They were after the tag team champions, and then Brett got in the way on the apron, and it cost Owen to get rolled up, and they lost the championships. And then Owen beat the shit out of his leg after that, and then they went and did Survivor Series, the whole family thing, and bro, that's the whole story was fucking phenomenal. And then like the build up to SummerSlam 1992, the Intercontinental Championship with the British Bulldog, the whole because Brett's sister was married to Davey Boy Smith, right? Had her in the middle of it. Oh, it's my sister. Oh, that's my brother. Oh, that's my husband. Oh, I'm so torn. The family's torn apart. And then they capped it off with a banger of a fucking match. I just don't get it, man.
So I just want to comment back to Jack here, where he said that you can be, but well, I don't blame him if he didn't want to drop the belt to Shawn Michaels in his own country. That's fucking bullshit. You're here to do a job. You don't get to pick and choose. Like, I work in my own country. I work in my own freaking city. Do you think I get to be like, oh, well, I'm going to be an asshole to you today because I'm in my own city and I'm going to be whatever I want to be and fuck you. I have to win. No, that's bullshit. He knew he
Jack,
was never going to give up the belt. It was not going to happen in his own country. He was pissed off about it. And I feel honestly like Shawn Michaels knew about it. Do you think Walt he did?
It's been documented that he has. I mean, if there's a whole thing on YouTube, bro, that like they sit down and they talk about it. It's
Mm-hmm.
wild. But like, Jack, I'm gonna tend to agree with my boy Derek here, right? It's like, man, that man is supposed to be a professional, and he had a job to do, and he chose not to do his job. And if I choose not to do my job, I'm gonna get screwed out of my job too, bud. So let's be real here. Like, it's supposed to be professional, and he
And then you
was.
spit in your boss's face.
I mean,
Legitimately.
to be fair though,
To
I'd
be
have done the
fair, that
same
was
thing.
over the line. And that's not 2021 Derek's attitude. That's legit my life attitude. I would never spit in anybody's face.
Nah.
That's just way. I mean, unless you're a goddamn rapist or something.
Hey,
But I'm
listen. So,
saying, like, my
hey, pal.
boss, no.
Hey, Jack asked a good question here.
Yep.
What? Why is somebody calling me at fucking 11 o'clock at night? 800 number.
You probably want a thing from Ethiopia.
I probably want a free cruise with my extended car warranty, right?
Or your warranty's bad. Yeah, there you go.
So, Hulk Hogan was able to do whatever he wanted for a long time while not putting people over. Why does Brett get so much shit about it? Well, here, Jack, I'm gonna tell you why he gets so much shit about it, right, bud? It's because Bret Hart wasn't fucking Hulk Hogan, but the fact of the matter is, like, Hogan didn't put people over. Um, he did put
No.
people over, but he didn't put people over in the right way. Like, look at the Undertaker. When Undertaker won his first championship, I've watched that match 357 times. Not really the whole match, but like the chair spot when he tombstones him, he does not make contact with that chair, right? And he's like, "Oh, you got me, kid." You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and he sold this neck injury and took some time off, but whatever. Like, Hogan put people over. He was just put people over the wrong way because he always had to make himself look good, right? But like, Hogan wasn't a champion when he left. He did his job and he laid down and he dropped the belt before he left. And Brett didn't do that, and that's why Brett gets so much shit compared to Hogan. Hogan might have been a pain in the ass, but at least according to the wrestling history that we're all being told, he always did his job.
Well, I tell you what about the wrestling history is you can look at that and say that Bret Hart was never happy over the years of the wrestling history. It's honestly like very well documented that he was just kind of a dick. Not that he's not a genius in what he does, but he was kind of an asshole as far as doing business with. It seems like that comes out a lot as far as people dealing with him and whatnot.
Well, I
And
mean,
you know, Hulk Hogan, of course, he had creative control. He wanted to.
not in WWE, didn't.
No, not in WWE and WCW. Of course, he did. I don't care what Bischoff says. He definitely did. But even at that point, you can't just be fed monster heels all the time and be thinking that you know, you're going to continue doing the same gimmick for 10 years.
Bro, hey, so I really hate to switch gears off the nostalgia, right? But like, so you know about this new women's championship in AEW, right?
No,
They announced the TBS championship on Wednesday.
seriously.
Yeah, for the women's division.
That's gay.
I knew this was gonna hurt your feelings.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
So like, it's pretty unnecessary championship, bud.
Yeah. I hope fucking Cody's wife gets it first.
I mean, probably not.
No, it'll probably actually be the bunny or Superbad's girlfriend. Well, wife.
Hey, so did you see the shit EC3 said that wrestling died for him when Goldberg beat Bray Wyatt?
Bruh. EC3 put on a hell of a match with Braun Strowman or whatever he's calling
Oh,
himself
that
now.
cinematic thing?
Yeah, dude. That
I
was
haven't
good
watched it
shit.
yet.
Did you
I
not
heard
like it?
I haven't watched it yet. I heard it was good though.
Hell yeah. That
It's
was
on
awesome.
it's on the Fight app.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
need to hook me up with that login info, bud.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it. I'll see if I can because it's weird, but we'll talk about it off the stream, bro. Because like,
Well, we'll figure something
it's
out.
weird. But yeah, it's
I
different.
gave you no commercials on Peacock, asshole.
No,
Don't fuck
I
with
know,
me.
pal. I want to trust me. I want to share, but it's weird how I had to buy it. So like, I don't
Oh,
know how it's gonna work.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool though. EC3 saying that
Yeah, I'm down with EC3, man. I really enjoyed his matches. He's got a hell of a look. He's legit. I don't know what Vince did not see in him. I don't understand. I felt like his intro was always. I enjoyed it. It's entertaining. There's a fucking hell of a lot worse intros, you know.
yeah, man.
So,
Like I would never. He looks the
but by the
part.
time we were on Saturday Night Live or whatever they're no, Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
The
I know what
Saturday
you're
show. He's going like he don't give a fuck. It's whatever. He knew he was quitting.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired, pal.
And go to bed?
Nah, I'm not like go to bed tired. Like I'm just tired.
Why
know
is
what I
you
mean?
tired?
Right. It's been a wild couple months, man.
Dude, I feel like I've been working my ass off, going to fucking weddings and going to funerals way more than I need to be. Every weekend has been full of shit.
Right? And it's like, I was talking to somebody at work yesterday and was like, man, they were like, oh, how was your day off? Because I finally actually took a day off, right?
Yeah.
I said, man, it was fantastic, but like I need a day, because I got to hang out with the wife and kids, and it's like it's fantastic, but it would have been way cooler to like just wake up and not leave my house for a day after getting to spend all day with my family.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel you.
I might actually take 2 days off this week. That'd be good.
I tell you what, I ain't bitching, and I'm gonna preface this with that I'm not complaining one bit. But my wife started a new job working from home but she makes considerably more money. And now, though, on the weekends, she's all about we need to go somewhere every day because she wants out of the house. And myself is like, I'll give you Saturday, but I ain't got shit going on Sunday. Caused a slight little bit of a fight last weekend. And I ended up succumbing, and of course
yeah, because that's what you're
I
supposed
went.
to do, bud.
Yeah, we went to Permanis. It was fine, but I love Permanis, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's life's been different lately. We're learning the new schedule. It's been about a month and a half now that she started on this. It's a good journey for her. I love it. She's getting respected for what she does. She's a hell of a mortgage processor.
You just want a sugar mama.
I found one apparently. I've been sugar daddying for the last 10 years.
I've been trying to get my wife. Been trying to get my wife to be my sugar mama. She ain't
Yeah,
having it.
man. I've been on this shit for a while. Let her take a turn.
Hey, so what you been doing about what you been doing about fucking NXT 2.0? Like,
Braun Breaker is what it is. Braun Breaker's gonna be cool.
we can't achieve both with here, pal. Unless you turn your camera off. I mean, at this point, it's whatever, right? Like, there you go. I can hear you.
Good. Proceed, sir.
So, NXT 2.0.
Trash.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like their new edgy?
Edgy rainbow colors.
Ah, man, gotta start somewhere.
It's pretty edgy. Yeah. I don't care. There's no one there that I know, and all of a sudden everybody's taken away. None of the storylines matter. You haven't seen you know shit. What's Dexter and
Indy
ID?
Hartwell.
ID. That was their name. Yeah. You haven't
Index is
seen
their name.
Index. There you go.
Fucking dumbass.
I haven't seen that for a minute. Fuck this Vince shit, man. I don't know, man. I'm over WWE. Especially now that you got me tuned into MLW. I'm good with that. And I like me some Impact every once in a while, to be honest with you. There for a minute, I was watching Hollywood Championship Wrestling. That's where I first saw Orange Cassidy. I don't know what he was called there, if it was the same, but yeah, it was good. I mean, not great, but it's just something different.
You know what else is different?
What's that? Frozen.
I'm just wondering if you forgot to turn your camera back on.
Were you talking?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I did.
Moron.
Fucking cameras. Goddamn technology. I give you 10 hours of my life every day. Why don't you leave me alone and play night?
Bro, all you gotta do is click the camera button on the toolbar. See? Bro,
Hi.
wild.
Dude, I do IT for a living.
Yeah.
And
Fucking
I'm good
scary
at
thought.
it. Really
Fuck.
good at it.
Scary thought.
But once I get off the clock, I don't care. Mm-mm. But I'm good. Good. So I don't know where I want to put my PS5, man. I feel like kind of sucks. I think I'm gonna move my modded Xbox and my modded Dreamcast somewhere else because I'm gonna have a PS5 and a Switch in the next couple days. You feel me?
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Oh, that's pass interference.
Okay. Sorry.
Ah,
Figured out what that 800 number was. It was actually kind of important.
oh, well, good.
So,
I'm
took
glad
care
you
of that.
figured it out, sir.
Yeah, took care of that. But, I don't know, bro. What do you think? You want to wrap it up and we'll just bullshit afterwards?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna
Okay.
grab a couple beers. All right, bud. Well,
So,
thanks everybody for hanging out.
yeah, man.
Actually,
It's cool.
that was pretty good.
Yeah, we don't want to sit here and just kind of have our conversations that like aren't going to be really about wrestling, but like we're just going to kind of hang out and drink together and I don't know, it's weird, right?
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Hey, so anyways, I don't know, man. I think we're going to try to maybe do this a little bit more often, huh?
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
Yeah.
You
Maybe
know,
next time we'll actually get Tom here.
that'd be good.
Yeah, it'd be
If he'd
great.
ever shut the fuck up, maybe I could
Yeah,
say some things.
you know.
That's gonna be the next fucking argument we have, dude. You better get the bottle refreshed, because I'm gonna give him so much shit for saying that I interrupt him whenever he doesn't ever shut the fuck up.
You do interrupt him though.
But he doesn't shut up.
It's because he's making valid points.
But it goes on forever. I
It's
need to
because
get in
it's
here.
because he's
I
a
need to get in here.
so you're just more concerned about getting your shit in and not the quality of the
No, I'm not trying to get my shit in. I'm trying
Okay,
to
listen,
say that you
listen,
need to go
listen,
back and
listen,
forth between the hosts because there's fucking three of us.
listen, pal. Okay. Tom's a fucking champ. Thanks for hanging
Oh,
out.
so it's the
It's all
Tom show.
love.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
love. We'll catch you
Fuck
next
you,
week.
Tom.
One fall
Peace.
WrestleCast. Fucking love Tom.